It is done. I am finished. Finally. Fucking finally. I am finished with my gear. So the only thing I'm missing are enchants. This, what I have on right now, is my regular farming gear for R20. So for higher level farming gear, for higher level farming, this is what I would be wearing. So if you take a look, I have this Dahlia helm with the execute on it. I have my astral sword. If I can click on the chaos band, I got, sorry, lighting my cigarette. I got two chaos bands with demon bone, and I have pretty much infused everything with demon bone except for the Dahlia with execute. Chaos star, chaos band, astral shield, and my astral armor. I actually infused this with I think a Dahlia because of the 40-40 aspect of it, I believe. Yeah, that's what I did. So, oh, and yeah, 23k magic farm. So this is what I'm normally going to be farming R20 with. So, I don't want to hit him with that just yet. That's my little orbit. That's not my big orbit. That's from the set piece. Okay, one missile. No, I didn't even... Well, I'm not seeing it. There it is. Okay. Okay, so one missile's doing 8,300 million. Which is, you know, it's pretty decent. So one multi-missile is going to do about the same. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's about the same. 8,300 million. That's why I use the regular missile, because it's a good judge of what multi-missile is going to be doing per missile. Now, in my last video, I made this new Dahlia with the demon bone. If you look at what it says that my increase in damage is only 7%. But if you come over here, it says my increase in damage is 9%. And that's with two ability points. The 2 and 2, that's 2 Dahyas put together. So, I mean, logic's saying that this is the worst helmet over this one. So let's see what this one does. Let's go back to the single missile. Alright, so right under 10... Oh, I killed him. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So right under 10,000 million per hit. And this is why, see, I go from 300 million to 277 million. Now, it might have something to do with the attack speed being dropped down, and I can always throw another point in fear and frenzy or something if it comes down to it. I can respec. That's not a big deal. And take out a point that I shit around with, a meteor or something, whatever. I can up my frenzy. Am I hit him? Well, look at that. Why is this stronger? Why is this bleeding for more? Again, it is because of these ability points. These ability points increase your attack so much that it overtakes what I'm gaining from the intellect and from the magical damage. Because if you look here, 25k and 4k for the 2 Dahyas, and over here I'm at 4k and 23k, so it's just a little bit under, but I'm bleeding for like, or I'm hitting for a good amount more. And keep in mind, every one of these missiles, every time I hit with one of these, it's going to have the initial hit and then have 10 bleeds per, so that's 20 bleeds. The initial hit bleeds and then 9 ticks. So you can see that damage is significant. Now, if I put on this, watch this. I mean, so here's the thing. Crit builds. In order to out DPS a bleed mage, a single missile crit, meaning from a single missile from the shotgun, okay? Just one of these has to hit for 126 billion. 126 billion. So each one of those hits has to pop up 126 billion in order to out damage a bleed mage with this build. It's not really, no, it's just not gonna happen. Bleed mage is significantly, am I not hitting people? Oh yeah, bleed mage is significantly more. And watch this when I put on execute. It's just not even funny, man. It's I kill so much shit so easily. It's unreal. Absolutely unreal the damage you can put out with this build. And it's just, you cannot, a crit mage cannot even hold a candle to this type of damage. You have to be doing so much damage, and it's just not possible within the limits of a legitimate game. Not like a lot of those cheaters on Facebook. So, oh yeah, that's another thing. Facebook's a cesspool of cheaters, so don't judge yourself by them. Anyway, yeah, that it's unfortunate that people don't pay more attention to the bleed mage, since it is so much more DPS than a crit mage. But I guess for everybody that's watching, we'll keep it our little secret. But I just wanted to let everybody know I finally finished my fucking gear. And that's why I've been so, like, going on these key runs to try to get enchants, because that's the only thing I got left to do. And it's just not fucking happening for me. So, yeah. Kind of pissing me off. Alright. Well, if you have questions about the bleed mage, about this build. Oh, I guess I should probably show you the Australian. Australian, I got increase in intellect, increase in magic find, obviously, increase skills single target by 5, increase, I still got to finish doing this, so my DPS is going to go up even more whenever I finish these up, when I finish this ring up. But this is for swords, so it increases magical damage for swords, and this increases skills range by 9 for swords, and then intellect increased by 57.8%. And I want to touch again why the sword is better than Leander's, even though Leander's is awesome. It's because of the Australium. And wands, you only get like a 50%, 50 something, or you get like 50% more damage with swords and magical damage, and your increase for ranged attacks is 9 instead of 3, like it is for wands. It's 3, for swords it's 9, and for a bleed mage, again, that is just significant. It's huge. I can't emphasize how big that is. And plus you get the extra orbit when you're doing when you're farming with the whole set of the astral gear. But anyway, if you have questions about this, questions about the build, questions about bleed, whatever, leave them down in the comments. I'm here to help you out. Other than that, y'all have a great night.